Education and stigma is an issue all over India, and Jaipur is no different. There are countless organizations joining the fight to make a difference.
Yes, we have HIV positive people in India, children as well. Very unfortunate because of their parents and few other regions as well. So still in the society, there is a belief that you should keep distance with the HIV positive people. So central government, state government, all the governments organizing the campaign on the television, on the print media, that it's the HIV is not spread while you're talking, while you take breath. They give them region. They explain what is the HIV, and they explain it what is the AIDS and how it is spread amongst the people. So they try to educate the people about the HIV positive, and then try to create the kind of emotional feeling to the people that you should take care of them. They are not different than you. In villages, people don't know what is HIV. But if somebody knows, then they take it as a very serious disease. A disease in that person going to die. And if you come in touch with that person, then you also be infected. So still in the villages, is a lot of concern and the distance with the HIV positive people. You know that in India, as people have a different approach, so even if you go to the doctor and if somebody get a HIV positive, then the doctor never share it with anybody. So the people don't share it, that they are either HIV positive or not. So they keep it a secret. Similarly with the children also in the school. But still, if the children know, then definitely the parents of the other children may object.
These kids mostly they are their parents. They are HIV positive. Some are died, but some are still alive. But they are not able to take care to children and give them help like education, good food. And also these kids, they also suffering by HIV and AIDS. So it's very hard to give them treatment, good healthy food and happiness, so that they can't get any infection. And it's very important to take them healthy and happy, so that they can also achieve their future and life. When we started this work in the hospital and in the school and in the society, very much discrimination, very discrimination. Now the thinking of people, it's change, very good change. People now coming here and they are helping to these kids and sitting with them and eating together. And in the starting, it's very hard to counsel to people, because they thinking if any child living with, if his parents died, and if auntie and uncles, their kids also living with these kids, so they thinking it's they can also get HIV infection, but it's not true. And also doctors also thinking they have a not long life. If the children have HIV, they can't live long. But it's also very wrong. Now with us, one is 23-year-old, one is 24-year-old. They are so healthy, no problem.
Our organization is one of the leading youth-based organization of the city. We have more than 600 volunteers, and we are very happy and proud to get associated with Ashray, because the kids, they are really adorable and lovable. Every time me and my team, whenever we come to meet the kids, we feel like our home with them, and it's very pleasant to spend time with them. The disease they are suffering is not acceptable generally in our society, there is a huge discrimination and some stigma in our society. Many people, they support us, but they don't want to come over here. They don't want to meet. They are ready to give money, but they don't want to spend time with kids. We always believe that as a part of society, it's our duty to give back to the society. We should not always look at the government, that government should do. So we people always believe God has blessed us with something. Let's share the blessing with others.
इस तरह का एक केस मेरे पास आया था जिसके अंदर वो इससे काफ़ी डिप्रेस्ड थे. तब हमने उनको मोटिवेट किया एक नई लाइफ के लिए कि और उनको क्लियर किया कि ये भी वैसी बीमारी है जैसे और बीमारियाँ होती हैं. ये कोई डिफरेंट थिंग नहीं है. आप अवेयर रहिए लाइफ में ना, कुछ चीज़ों के लिमिटेशंस रखते हुए, एंड आफ्टर दैट यू कैन इम्प्रूव योर लाइफ प्रॉपरली. दैट इज ऑफनली occurred in that type because in current time in children, adolescent age, teen age, they suffering different relationships, so they fear something is possible, कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि ऐसा कुछ हो. Then we provide different type of test for HIV एंड कम्फर्ट देम कि नहीं ये नहीं है, क्योंकि अक्सर होता है लोग इस टेस्ट को करने से ही डरते हैं.
I am affected or affected from HIV. He is negative.
I am affected and he is affected.
मैं दोनों.
कैसे? So first my uncle, because my uncle have not a lot of money, so he was searching like this place and someone told about this, so he kept me here. He saw the he saw the environment of here, and then he left me here.
My mother sent me here. My mother and the head caretaker of here, Hemlata auntie, my mother and she, they are good friends. So my mother asked her and she told that raise, and then my mother left me.
So we don't think about that we have something like this or type of this disease, but like sometime we think about this. What is this?
Some people thought that this is infected by touching or and kissing, eating together, but it's not like that.
We don't think about like what people think. We should know that what we think.
This
Because
is
a
best moments of our life.
like now this home and this race is become a part of our life, and
This is like a family.
like some people are doing like type of this work, like awareness,
It really is.
and I think after 2 or 5 years like no one do like this. No, this is the infected of this disease or like something.
Having a lot of programs on stigma discrimination. Like we are in our state, we have a very low literacy rate in interior rural areas, because positivity of HIV is more or less same, 47% in 43% in urban areas and 57% in rural areas. So more or less 50% is having with HIV in prevalence in our state. For a general community, we have folk forms there, because in our state there is a language constraints in every 50 kilometers. There is again 50 kilometers we have a new dialect languages over here. So we are hired local folk troops who are performing in their local areas. And another thing which is mainstreaming program, which is run by our office, where we have work with different departments, and we have a workplace policy for them. They take message from us and they circulate this message down the line for awareness of HIV issue and stigma discrimination related issues, how they handle with these cases if they found HIV cases, and how they treat and how they react with them. We can see this issue and we can see clearly our youth is changing, our youth is have a different idea on this if we are giving them training and we are giving them sensitization programs and all.
It's changed because initially when we started this home, there were instances when people used to come wanting to help us, wanting to donate, say, dry rations or anything, sugar, bread, those kind of things, but they would leave it at the gate and not come inside because they were scared. But now over a period of time, we do not have any such people. People come inside, sit, talk to children, play with the children. Well, at times it does, and when they came to us, they were in a different frame of mind, and regular counseling, and when you yourself spend time with them, you hug them, you talk to them, you sit with them, you eat with them, you do any and everything with them. So then they get the confidence. Plus we have trained counselors. See, efforts are there. I will not say that the efforts are not there. Efforts are there, but the efforts are not enough. The efforts are not enough. Either we not able to hit the right target, or our reach is limited. But we have not been able to, the kind of money we spend vis-a-vis the results that are being produced, they are not matching. They are not matching. So I think we'll have to find ways to increase the reach, to reach everyone. You see, the stigma is with the society, not with the children. The children, they don't have any such notions. Like I always say, we tell everyone to be positive, and you guys are, I tell my children, you are the lucky ones, you are born positive. So yes, outside world, there is a lot of awareness which is required, which has to go down. People have to understand, and we try in our own way and to overcome that stigma thing and create awareness in our own way. We invite people to come to our homes, spend time with the children. We do an event on the World AIDS Day where we raise awareness. So, plus the government is also doing a lot of work to educate people, and I think over a period of time things would improve. Things are really improving where the younger generation is concerned. Younger generation understand, younger generation comes forward also to volunteer, to be with the children. So I see brightness at the end.
The strong initiatives being implemented across Jaipur, focused on the education and awareness of HIV and AIDS, may see an end to the discrimination in the very near future. McKenna Lee, UQ in India.